Today India celebrates 75th anniversary of its Republic Day, marking the 75th anniversary of our constitution, which governs our nation. Over these 75 years, we have made massive strides in various sectors. Consequently, India is world's fastest growing economy with projected growth of 6.2% in the year of 2024. We have a large and diverse market with young and skilled workforce. This makes India a very attractive destination for investors who want to invest in these opportunities and tap into a wonderful and stable economy of developing nation. Hi, if this is your first time, let me introduce myself. I am Vineet Dixit, a business consultant. For last 8 years, I have been working with various organizations, large, medium and small, and acting as a growth catalyst to their businesses. Before starting off my consultancy venture in 2015, for 23 years I worked with various corporates, all multinationals, and at various levels, various geographies, and headed various businesses. In past, I have created various business ventures which I have sold profitably. In these videos, my objective is to share my learnings which I have gathered over a period of time, and I am still gathering and working with people like yourself and with various other entrepreneurs, businessmen of medium and small businesses. And I talk about business, marketing and strategy. If these subjects are of your interest, please do subscribe to my channel. It will motivate me to keep making such videos which are of interest to you and help you and your businesses in growth. Before we move forward, a small disclaimer. I am not a financial consultant. I am not trained for financial consultancy and I do not claim to be expert of anything in terms of finance or investments. Any investment decisions that you have to take, please do your own research. Use your own judgments and understanding before you invest your money. So let us get on with our today's topic, investing in nation building, the Republic Day investment guide. Many entrepreneurs or investors have been asking this question from me as to how can they invest and tap the growth opportunities which come with India's growth, and what are the portfolios and sectors which could be of help to them. So in this video, I am sharing whatever discussions I have had with them or whatever I have learned through my discussions with them. Let us begin. The business opportunities, the large and young skilled workforce, the government support and subsidies, the profit-making corporates and the sectors, all these are totaling up to making India a wonderful investment opportunity. However, there are certain challenges as well. Since India is a democracy, the political instability might hit us. Traditional infrastructure gaps, though Government of India has done wonderfully well in last 8-10 years, but there are certain infrastructure gaps. Currency fluctuations, though largely in control, but can happen, coupled with various environmental issues. Therefore, I advise investors that they must do their own research and due diligence before they decide to invest anywhere in India or any of the portfolios. Whatever I am talking about is through my personal learning and just the indicators which I have picked up through whatever I have studied. Today I am going to talk about 5 crucial sectors, and stick around because last 2 sectors are very critical, and if these 2 sectors do not do well, then first 3 sectors are of no value. The first, electronic systems sector. Second, infrastructure. Third, defense manufacturing. Fourth, and very important, healthcare sector. Fifth, and this is future of the world and India, this is renewable energy. Now one by one, let us look at these sectors which are expected and which will contribute to India's growth in times ahead. Let us begin with electronic systems sector. The ESDM sector, which is also called as electronic system design and manufacturing industry, is rapidly growing throughout the world and transforming millions and billions of lives, businesses and economies. In India, this sector is of very critical importance in driving the digital economy to $1 trillion scale by year 2026, with current electronics market valued at $155 billion in India and domestic production contributing to about 65%. The adoption of 5G and IoT is definitely fueling the growth and demand for the electronics products. And the Government of India projects like Make in India, Digital India and Smart City are definitely driving and boosting the growth of this particular sector. Currently, India's domestic production has grown at CAGR, which is compounded annual growth rate of 13%. In the year 2017, we were about $49 billion market, which has increased to $101 billion in year 2023. The country's electronic exports is projected to be at $126 billion by year 2026. From April to November 23, electronics good exports recorded a growth of 23.56%, reaching $17.74 billion as against $14.46 billion in the previous year 2022 and same duration. In Network Readiness Index 2023, India has climbed 7 positions to the 60th rank worldwide from 2021 rank of 67. Data cost in India has been significantly reduced, dropping from rupees 268 per GB data in year 2014. It has come down to rupees 10 per GB, marking a 96% decrease. The policy environment is definitely driving growth, which encourages up to 100% for an investment. Most of these FDIs in the electronic system are on the automatic basis. You don't need to go ministry to ministry and keep taking approvals. Most of it is automatic and single window. Let us come to our second sector, which is infrastructure. Infrastructure is definitely playing a pivotal role in India's growth, and government's commitment to infrastructure is definitely commendable. Commitment commitment is visible through Gati Shakti Master Plan, which is to the tune of $1.3 trillion, fostering systemic reforms in the infrastructure sector. Infrastructure aids efficiency and cost effectiveness. Government of India definitely appreciates it and is aggressively working on it. In last 8 to 10 years, we have seen massive and rapid developments and growth in the infrastructure sector. The highways, the airports, the stations and various other aspects. This is definitely supporting freight movement and especially of a great help to manufacturing sector. Many MOUs and tie-ups have happened with various other governments. Saudi Arabia has already promised the investment of $100 billion in energy, petrochemicals, infrastructure, agriculture and mining in India. While working towards $5 trillion economy by 2025, Government of India is definitely working on NIP, National Infrastructure Pipeline, Make in India, production-linked incentives. While historically 80% of infrastructure spending is targeted towards road infrastructure, the evolving environmental issues is also making government to divert and diversify its focus. India's infrastructure sector is expected to reach a level of $204 billion by year 2024 end and further grow at a CAGR of 9.5% and reach to the tune of $322.29 billion by year 2029 with 9% contribution to India's GDP and with employment generation of 51 million plus people in India. This sector is definitely crucial for India and its economy. The projections of United Nations indicate that India's population will reach to the tune of 1.6 billion people by the year 2047 and 50% of this population will be in the urban areas. Policy support definitely remains robust with 2023-24 budget extending 50-year interest-free loan to state governments for infrastructure development. The National Infrastructure Pipeline boasts of with projects worth 108 trillion rupees. The budget of 2023-24 underscores a 33% rise in the capital investment outlay for infrastructure to 10 lakh crore rupees, fostering private investment. The construction sector has been attracting substantial FDI and 100% FDI is permitted in the completed projects like townships, malls, business construction, urban areas and so on and so forth. Let's come to the third sector, which is defense manufacturing. The Government of India is definitely focusing on defense and aerospace sectors under Atmanirbhar Bharat initiatives. In the Union Budget of 2023-24, there is an increased allocation of 6.7% into capital allocations for defense manufacturing, reaching a level of 1,62,600 crore rupees. The industry receives a total budget of 5.94 lakh of rupees, which is a 13% rise compared to the previous year. Ministry of Defense is targeting a turnover of 1,75,000 crores in aerospace and defense manufacturing by the year 2025 with rupees 35,000 crores from the exports. As on April 2023, 606 industrial licenses have been issued to 369 different companies in the defense sector. To support and promote these sectors, Government of India is further focusing on creating a very transparent and supportive environment for these sectors. Steps includes delicensing, deregulation and liberalization of foreign investments and FDIs. Dedicated defense industrial corridors have been created in states of Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu to boost defense manufacturing. Government of India has also launched various other schemes to focus on R&D, which is research and development of defense manufacturing. The defense budget for the year 2023-24 was 3.3% of India's GDP. Further, the defense exports in the year 2023-24 reached a record level of $160 billion. The current defense manufacturing in the year 2023-24 has surpassed the level of $1 trillion, reflecting a 13% increase in the defense budgets in the year 2023-24 over the previous year. Let us come to our fourth sector, which is healthcare. Any weakness or lapse in this particular sector can impact all the other sectors and Indian economy's growth in times ahead. So healthcare sector is one of the very critical and important sectors for any growth and development which has to come to India's economy and all the other sectors that we have talked about. The healthcare sector in India is rapidly growing with hospitals, medical devices, clinical trials, outsourcing, telemedicine, medical tourism, health insurance and increased investments from both public and private sectors. Factors fueling healthcare sector include surge in lifestyle diseases, demand for affordable healthcare, technological advancement and adoption of telemedicine, increasing the penetration of health insurance and government schemes like e-health. The hospital sector's revenue, which was valued at close to about 8,000 billion rupees in financial year 2021, is projected to reach close to 19,000 billion rupees by financial year 2027, growing at a CAGR of 18.24%. Telemedicine presents wonderful opportunity for this healthcare sector and obviously India's economy with a significant growth potential, which is expected to reach about $5.4 billion by year 2025 with a CAGR of 31%. The National Digital Health Blueprint over the next decade can contribute to our economic value to about $200 billion to the healthcare industry in India. Ayushman Bharat is another initiative and scheme of Government of India which is solely promoted and driven by government. It is the world's largest health insurance scheme, and India has already invested to the tune of 18,000 crore rupees in this initiative. Since year 2014, there are 157 new medical colleges which have been approved. This is coupled with 100% FDI which has been approved by Government of India in various healthcare and medical sectors. Let us look at some more numbers in healthcare sector. 190 plus billion e-Sanjeevani telemedicine consultations, 4,000 plus health tech startups operating in India, a workforce of 1.3 million allopathic doctors working in India. Additionally, there are 160,000 Ayushman Bharat health centers. Very promising sector. Now let's discuss the fifth sector, which is renewable energy sector, a very critical sector for the world and for India in times ahead. The entire world and definitely India is focusing on this sector. India is world's third largest energy consumer and it stands fourth globally in installed renewable energy capacities. This includes wind power, solar power, hydropower. In the year 2022, India was ranked fourth both in wind power and solar power in the world. In recent COP26, India has pledged to achieve 500 gigawatt of renewable energy or non-fossil based fuel energy by year 2030. This is world's largest expansion plan in the renewable energy, a significant commitment by Government of India under Government of India's Panchamrit initiative. Over last 8 years, India has seen a remarkable growth of 395% in the installed non-fossil fuel capacity, reaching over 180 gigawatt of capacity by 2023. This constitutes about 42% of India's total capacity as of November 2023. Solar energy capacity has surged by 30 times since year 2014, now standing at impressive 72.31 gigawatts. Overall renewable capacity, including large hydro, has increased by about 128% since year 2014. Wind power has also experienced substantial capacity growth, doubling from 21 gigawatt to 45 gigawatt since year 2014. Notably, India has already achieved its target of having 40% of its installed capacity from non-fossil fuel in November 2021. In global rankings, India holds 4th position in total renewable power and capacity additions. India allows up to 100% FDI in renewable energy generation sectors and also the distribution projects. In my opinion, these are the 5 most critical sectors which have been driving the growth of Indian economy and will subsequently also help and support India becoming the third largest economy by year 2025. If you have not subscribed to my channel till now, please do so. Do mention in the comments if you think of any other sectors. Do like and share. Keep learning, keep growing.